Hey, it's Aquila Mariyah here, and today I'm going to be discussing how to speak with confidence. This is another video on the series of confidence.
I like to sit back and watch a tree grow. I like the way they think it's all growth, not an ego. I wish that you could speak to these.
If you're new to my channel, my name is Aquila Mariyah and I'm a mindset coach. I feel it's extremely important for you to shift your mindset from a negative one to a more positive one. Speaking with confidence can be very difficult, but there are some simple steps that you can take to be able to speak with confidence. First, it's important for you to speak only on what you know. Don't speak on something that you just heard one time from somebody. Only speak on the things that you know and have educated yourself on. Next, you need to learn daily. The more you learn, the more you'll know, and the more you'll know, the more confidence you have behind your words and what you're speaking on. If you're someone who gets nervous while you are speaking and that is why you struggle to have confidence behind your words, just practice breathing. Know that it's okay to stop, take a breath, and continue on with what you're saying. If you're on stage and you're getting nervous with that and struggling to have confidence behind your words, then do some breathing before you go on. I use this breathing that I absolutely love. It's called the 7-4-8 breathing technique. And it's when you hold your breath in for a count of 7, you hold for a count of 4, and you let it all out for a count of 8. You do this 4 times. Practice breathing and know that it's okay to slow down, not talk so fast, because sometimes you can talk way faster than your mind is going. And so slow down your talking. Speak with enunciation, and also just know that you are educated enough to speak on the topic that you are speaking on. And if you feel that you're not educated enough on something, do some more research, do some more learning. It doesn't hurt. If you're confident that you have educated yourself enough to speak on something, remind yourself of that when you are talking, and just allow that to flow through you and onto the person that you're speaking to. Be okay with making mistakes. A lot of times you may feel like you don't have confidence behind your words, but that's mainly because you might be afraid of making a mistake or saying the wrong thing. But just know that it's okay to make mistakes. And if you do say the wrong thing, just say, my mistake, this is what I meant. Simple yet effective, and also difficult to remember to do. So just keep practicing on it. Like everything that I tell you, it takes practice and it takes time. So educate yourself. Know that you know what you're talking about. Have confidence that you know what you're talking about. And the best way to have confidence in knowing what you're talking about is just to educate yourself as best as you can. Next is letting go of judgment. That is another reason why you may feel it's not okay to make a mistake when you are speaking, because you're afraid that others are going to judge you. But anybody who is judging you really shouldn't be in your life. And if they are, then that says more about them than it does about you. So be okay if people judge you. Like, it is what it is. It's just a thing that people are going to do. Some people are going to judge you in a positive way. Some people are going to judge you in a negative way. That doesn't change who you are. Who you are is based on how you feel about you and what you bring into your own space and how you treat others. So don't let their judgment affect you in a way that you feel you can't speak your mind because, oh, what if they judge me? Learn to not care. Allowing yourself to admit when you don't know what the person is talking about or don't know what a specific word means is extremely important. That's another way of letting go of shame, letting go of judgment, is by allowing yourself to just speak up and be like, hey, I don't know what you're talking about. Can you let me know what this means so that way I can be more involved in the conversation and not sitting here pretending to know what it is that you're talking about. I've done this so many times, and it's taken me a long time to be able to do this because I always felt like, oh, what if they think I'm dumb just because I don't know this? And I'm like, but I feel dumb not knowing this. So the only way for me to not feel dumb throughout the rest of this conversation is to ask, hey, what does this mean? Or, hey, I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? And then you'll also be able to contribute to the conversation a lot more instead of just saying, yeah, I get it. Yeah. things like that, just because you don't know what they're talking about. So that's all you can contribute, is by just agreeing with them. And then what if you don't even agree with them on that topic? So feel free to ask people questions. I'm sure they would appreciate that you're asking them questions instead of just pretending. And last but not least, only speak on what you know. I know that I've said this already, but speak on what you know. Don't speak on what you don't know, because if you don't know what you're talking about, you may feel very defensive, or you may feel dumb if somebody checks you on what you're talking about, because they've educated themselves on the topic and you just heard it on TikTok, or you just heard it from a friend who didn't actually do enough research on it. So only speak on what you know. And if you want to be able to speak on something, educate yourself. Education is so important. You don't only learn things in school. We have internet, we have a phone. If you don't have a phone, then you can go to the library, because you must feed your mind. And if you want to be surrounded by people who are where you want to be, then you need to educate yourself as best as you can, so that way you'll know what they're talking about and you can contribute to the conversation. Let me know in the comments below what you plan on educating yourself on more, so that way you can contribute to conversations more often. If you are new to my channel, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button, also the notification bell, so you're notified every time I upload a video. And also hit the thumbs up button for the algorithm, so that way it can reach more people and more people will learn how to speak with confidence. I hope you have a positive, blissful day or night whenever you're watching this. Thank you so much for your support. Always remember to be love, be peace, be positive, spread love everywhere you go, and always, always be you. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Not an ego. I wish that you could speak to these motherfuckers.